Hello everybody, thanks for coming back, checking out this video. First ride along in the R8. I've owned it for, I don't know, 3-4 months now, and so far I'm loving it. It looks great, like the styling of it, the body, like on the outside, walking to the car at night, after work or during the day, doesn't matter. Walking up to the car and just seeing it sit there, it just looks good, and it looks really good actually. And going down the road, it looks good too. But it's all blacked out, and carbon fiber lip, spoiler, and things like that. So on the inside, now I don't have the Plus Performance model. I don't have that. I have the regular R8. So I did that. It was by design. When I bought the R8, the intentions were to put a twin turbo kit on it, and that's kind of what I wanted to do. Was I wanted to buy the R8 and then put a twin turbo kit on it. Car would have, probably 1,300 at the wheels ish would be the goal. And I bought the car with that intention. And now, like, I've been driving it stock minus some wheel spacers to offset the stance on it a little bit. I like the way it sounds stock. I mean, it sounds good. You can use the full control, so you can put it in dynamic, you can put it in comfort, all these different options that you want, and to change the driving on it, make it really quiet, more drivable, more comfortable. You can put it in dynamic, response time is better, the handling's better, and you can click it back one more time and put it into dynamic sport, and then you can also manually shift it, of course, same as a GTR, things like dual clutches now. So it drives nice. The handling on this car is, it's got to be my number one out of all the cars I've owned, especially for those of you that know me before I started doing any of the social media stuff. I've owned quite a bit of cars, toy cars, and I'm just now starting to get into that higher end side of things. So previously, I thought my Evo MR might have been my best handling car that I owned, and then I got my Series White STI, and I put some RCE yellow springs over those Bilstein suspension that it came with, the Bilstein shocks. So that car honestly might have been, it's a pretty close toss-up between my Evo 9 MR and the Series White STI on which one handled better. And then I got this car. This car handles phenomenal, and I mean, I literally can take curves with this thing in triple digits without even blinking an eye at it. Like, it handles very, very well. I mean, it's planted. There's no body roll. I mean, there might be if you drive it in comfort or something like that, but I don't do that. I drive it in dynamic and sport. So it's no body roll. I mean, it handles fantastic. And even in the dynamic and sport, the ride is still nice. It really is. I am rocking the Pirelli P0 tires on it, and they grip really well. I have driven the car very fast in the rain, just to kind of see how the tires held up in the car, which, speaking of, there's some raindrops on my windshield now, and it handled really well. Even in the rain, at a very high speed, it handled very well. Very confident. But the whole car just, it's nice, and the reason why I decided not to do a twin turbo kit on it now, officially decided not to, for now, is due to the fact I could take that same amount of money, sell this car, take that money that I would spend on a twin turbo kit, and put it on top of the car, and I could buy a Huracan with it. So it's kind of where I'm at now. I'm kind of getting out of this whole, like, let's build the car up and make it super fast. I'm starting to get into more of this OEM style, drive it for what it is type thing. The GTR was fast, like neck breaking fast. The car had almost 1,000 horsepower. It was really fast. I don't think I'll ever own anything that'll be that fast again. I mean, it's kind of getting out of it. That car was hard to sell. The value was there, but the car was hard to sell due to the fact of it being a 2014 and it being as modified as it was. it was so modified that Bring a Trailer wouldn't let me list it. Fully documented car, nothing wrong with it. They even said, you know, the car's great shape, great build sheet on it. It's just not something that we will post on our site right now. And so it was just, it was too modified, to be honest with you. I mean, it had too much done to it to sell. Eventually it did sell, and it went to a good home, but it was, and I ended up getting out of it, and what I thought I would get out of it as a whole. Yeah, I had to take off the wheels and tires and sell those separately, and you know, some things here and there I had to take off the car to sell, you know, in another sale. But ultimately I ended up getting for the car what I thought realistically I would get. So it just took longer than expected, which still didn't take a long time. I mean, the car was sold within like 3 or 4 weeks from the time I listed it. It just was, didn't quite get what I wanted, but I got what I expected, if that makes sense. So, and a lot of that had to do with how modified the car was. There was people that couldn't register it or was afraid that it wouldn't pass emissions. So it was just, it was heavily modified, and it was just too much. So it's good if you're going to buy it and keep it and enjoy it, which is what I did. I enjoyed the heck out of that car. Still probably my favorite car that I've owned. But this R8's growing on me, though. It really is. I've driven this. I've driven the Huracans. You know, the difference is, like right here behind me, this wall and all of this storage space. I don't know if you can see it on the camera. There's storage space there. That's like nice and carpeted. It's got a cargo net right there. In the Audi, in the Lambo, it doesn't have that. It's plastic. The inside of the Lambo doesn't feel as, what's the right word? It's not as comforting, I guess you could say. But it's a Lamborghini. Does it really matter? It's a Lamborghini. So, but there's, I don't know if you can see it back there or not, but there's the engine. We're driving down through here right now. Let me flip this camera around so you guys can see it. I'll flip it around here for you guys. All right, here we are, the inside. There's the control knobs for the air conditioning, all those things, and here's the shifters and stuff inside of the car, driving it. So here's your gauges, steering wheel. Oh no, that ain't focusing, but yeah. It ain't gonna focus, sorry. Too close, I guess, to the camera. But anyway, this car drives fantastic. It really does. And it handles even better. I mean, this thing is like, it handles like a charm, and it sounds good stock. So to be determined if I do anything to this car or not. I might, at most, I can tell you, I'm going to leave the factory wheels and tires on it, or I like them a lot, especially with the wheel spacers on it. It's good. So I might put an exhaust intakes in a tune, put it, you know, maybe around 600 at the wheel, but that's about it. So see if y'all can hear some downshifts. I don't know if you can hear those pops or not. I don't know if it's coming through. But yeah, the car is, I'm going to drive it in manual mode here for a second. Might be a little difficult, but while I'm filming to do this, we'll find out here though. Let's see. You guys can hear it at all. Sounds good. That's factory. That's all factory. Not even got a tune on it. Straight from the factory like that. Sounds good. Let's see if we can get any little pops here now. Let's see. Yeah. I don't know if that's coming through in the camera. I don't know if it's coming through. Man, it sounds good. But this is a 2018 R8, not the Plus performance model. It's V10. 2018 R8 V10. Non-Plus performance. Again, I bought it with the intentions of 0 turbo kit on it, so that whole Plus performance stuff didn't really matter. Now, if I was going to keep it factory, which it seems like what I'm doing, it would matter, but now it doesn't matter. So, anyway, so I can get a couple more pops for you guys.
At the next light, turn left.
Oh yeah, there's a GPS. Yes. See, we're going around a corner right now. This thing just is planted. Like
At
nothing.
Light, turn left onto Collinsworth Road.
I mean, it's
then turn right to
fantastic.
I-85 North.
Yeah, you guys, I love the car. We'll see about getting, you know, what the future holds for it. There's some good ones. I don't know, you know, we may end up getting out and get a boat. Who knows? Who knows? Anyway, guys, thanks for coming back, watching the video. Check out the channel. Watch all my other videos. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you have any questions about the R8, let me know. I'll try to answer everything I know. I'm still new to the R8 platform, still learning. So, until next time, guys, thanks for watching. See ya.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium pass.